Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I wanted to offer my first impressions of this game that just popped up on my Steam queue called Astrolancer. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about this game, but as I was watching the preview of it, one thing that came to mind is this looks an awful lot like one of my favorite NES games of all time, and that game is called The Guardian Legend. And it's essentially just a kind of a cross between, let's say, The Legend of Zelda and, well, I don't know how many popular like vertical scrolling shmups there were at the time, but it reminds me very heavily of something like nowadays it would be like Mushihime-sama, or I guess you could say Life Force, even though that was more of a side scroll, like a horizontal scrolling shmup. But that's the idea. It was a combination between a shmup and a top-down action game like The Legend of Zelda. And I loved that game growing up so much, and I love it now. It's still one of my absolute all-time favorite NES games. So I decided, okay, let's go look at the reviews of this game and see what people are saying about it. And everyone said it. So all of these comments that I read or saw said the controls are buttery smooth. The soundtrack is a very interesting sort of chiptune bop. And then I came across one that flat out said that it has, comparisons to the Guardian Legend. At that point I said, screw it, let's buy it and see how it works. So let's go to how to play. Oh, you are Lancer. Oh, Lancer 2, a robot super weapon capable of blah blah blah. They actually made an NES-style instruction booklet. Okay, I like how they're like, oh, here's what happens when you take damage, and if your HP reaches 0, it's game over. Didn't think that that was a thing that you would have to have explained to me. Yeah, this is sounding very much like the Guardian Legend. So I want to be very clear that hold on. I want to make sure that we at least get to see all of the pages of the instruction options. Cheats can be turned on. However, cheat settings are not saved when the game is closed. Okay. Tips. All right, that's good to know. Probably not using your thrust attack enough. Interesting. And then notes. It's very much an NES style instruction manual. Alright, well, let's give this game a start. We don't need to be quirky and use File 2 this time. So, yeah. Don't play this first. I'm gonna play normal first. We'll just go with the retro type. This is your mission. Oh, okay. Weird purple-haired lady. Formatroids have entered our galaxy once again. Automated mining colony. On an automated mining colony on the galaxy's fringe. Set a foothold in our galaxy, it may become impossible to contain them. Because of the serious nature of this threat, collateral damage is of no concern. Alright. Black hole bomb. That just... Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, I kind of like this gravity weapon idea. And I'm thinking it's either that or the, like, shotgun. Let's keep it simple and go with the shotgun for right now. Melee. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, I want to stress that this is not a... You receive our distressing? The Formatroids are everywhere out there! Oh. Thank you, bunny lady. Alright, I'm just getting used to the controls right now. But yes, the vibes are very Guardian Legend, I must say. And yes, the soundtrack is quite good. Now, what I've been trying to say for like the last, few little bit here is that this is not a roguelike game, and I know it's weird considering that I mostly play roguelites. I don't know what the EC is, but I'd like to be able to detect secret doors. Oh, Jeebus. Alright, I don't exactly know what what EC does. Maybe I should have paid more attention to the instruction manual. So, I do so enjoy a game where I can get some exploration done. Oh, cute little bunny people, I don't want any harm to come to them. Ow, bitch. Checkpoint. Alright. Hold on, I thought that was going off in the other room, too. Nope, I was wrong. Armory. Nice. There's a button under a rock. Interesting. I only have enough parts to make one of these. Okay, I definitely want to try this one. Alright, it doesn't take a ton of energy to fire, but my goodness. Definitely uses it fast enough. There we go, we'll just have to use the thrust. Thank you, bunny person. I'm a genius. Oops. I mean, it wasn't a ton of damage, but I'd rather not take any damage if I can avoid it. Oh hey, I can play around with the other weapons. I want to try this one. Okay, so far so good, and yes, I'm very much liking this game. And we've got 2 different ways to go. That's just more health. Let's go this way. Keep looking. There are definitely things to find. So many different paths. Thank you. Well, those bastards. Can't let them have the medal. You don't understand. We need the metal. Well, we're just gonna have to do what we can to mitigate that bonus now, aren't we? Alright, let's go back and check that other path that I didn't take. Probably. Not assuredly, but probably. Alright, so that's one. It just kind of feels like this weapon should be, like, taking up energy, but it isn't. And I already went over here, I do believe. I went down there, so yes, the only thing that's left is over here. Seeks enemies in front of you. Still like the idea of that black hole, but let's go back to the shotgun for right now. Oops. There we go. Alright, well, for ease of simplicity for first impressions, we're going to stick with the shotgun. Oh, hey. You, sir, are full of shenanigans. You, go away. Alright, this isn't too bad so far. The patterns are pretty easy to deal with. Yay! We did it! Target eliminated! Yeah, it's because you suck. They're all robots, but they're so cute. Alright. What is this? Once per checkpoint, survive at 1 HP and be invincible. That's interesting. What is this? Lance arms. Alright, what are you? Alright, what is this? That costs 6. And fly 50% longer before meter exhausts. Alright. I guess this means both of these costs Ramjet Collector. Alright, so Jet Roll. When hit, cancel the damage by immediately using Thrust. Interesting. And what is this? Shockwave. When you complete a thrust. Alright. Alright, so I think what we do right now is we get a little bit more health and more damage. Alright, and that also explains what EC does. Well, that's an interesting way of looking at a mine. Alright, well, let's go ahead and use this checkpoint. And yeah, I think right now that's going to be a good place to stop for a first impressions video. Does it feel like the Guardian Legend? Yes, an awful lot. It's not as open world as the Guardian Legend, but the concept and a lot of the ideas are very similar, and you know what? I rather like it. So I'm hoping that we get to see more of this. I know that's mostly up to me, but you know, I'm curious as to what you guys are thinking, and yeah, let me know. By all means, this game feels familiar and fun. And it's also very cheap, so if you want to try it out for yourself, it's like a $5 game. And from the first impressions that I've been given, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. It's so good. But that's going to do it for right now, so thank you everyone. I appreciate you coming and spending your free time on one of my first impressions videos. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. I'm trying to do a different outro, but I keep forgetting. Once something becomes a habit, it can be hard to break, but yeah, I hope you're all feeling wonderful, doing wonderful. I hope you're all happy and safe, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.